My husband fired me not knowing that I owned the company. I and my husband, Matt, met at a major company in New York. I am an heiress to this company, but I wanted to train and prepare to be the next CEO, so I worked as a marketing specialist. I wanted to keep my real status a secret, so that no one would give me special treatment whatsoever. My husband, on the other hand, worked as a business analyst. We got married a year later, but we kept our relationship a secret from our co-workers to avoid any trouble. I also planned to tell him about my being the heiress on our first anniversary. 6 months into our marriage, Matt got promoted into manager, and that was when things got into spiral. Whenever we went out to eat, he would pay and constantly talk about how I cannot afford the bill with my own salary. He continuously bragged about his new position, and whenever we were at work, he would always scold me saying that I have no skills whatsoever. I talked to him about it at home, and he said that I only married him because I knew that he would get promoted and get rich. I got angry saying that I am not that kind of person, but he did not hear my side at all. There was a meeting for the CEO of the company. My father and Matt and I were invited. I asked my dad to pretend that he does not know me. When Dad asked me a question during the meeting, Matt interrupted me and answered instead. Whenever I had a chance to speak, he would also speak and never let me speak by myself. After the meeting, I went to Matt furiously and asked him why he did not let me speak. He said that I do not deserve to speak with my low position. I told him that he does not deserve to be a manager with such attitude. When he heard that, he shouted at me and told me that I was fired, and I replied by telling him that I want divorce. He proudly agreed as if he was unfazed, and he quickly signed the papers once I brought it to him. I actually had it prepared since I saw how his true behavior. He told me that he never wanted to see my face ever again, and I left. I packed my things and went back to my family villa. I told my family that I am finally divorced and that I want to claim my position as the CEO. They agreed and relieved that I finally ended my marriage with Matt. The next day, I went back to my company. I locked eyes with Matt, who furiously ran to me. He asked me, "Why did you come back? I literally fired you." I was about to speak up when my dad walked by. Matt greeted him cheerfully, but my dad did not even bother to look at him and went straight to me. Then Dad said, "Honey, you left your keys at home." I replied, "Thanks, Dad." I cannot tell you how funny Matt's face was when he realized that my dad owns the company, the exact company he works at. "You are his daughter?" Matt asked, though he already knows the answer. I said, "Yes, I am the CEO and heiress of this company." Matt changed his tone, then said, "Oh, honey, I'm sorry about what I said yesterday. You know I didn't mean it. Can we pick up what we left off? I'm going to rip that divorce paper off to shreds." I scoffed and said that he doesn't care about anything except money and position. Now that he knows about my secret, I was finally able to take a deep breath, but he was extremely angry. He came rushing up to me in order to slap me, but my dad stopped him just in time. I went close to him and said two simple words, "You're fired." He was finally out of the company. Later on, we found out that he had been embezzling funds during his time as